Hey, honey. Welcome in. Glad you can make it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good one. I just started, like, literally 2 minutes ago, so that's okay. Sometimes the notification's a little slow. Sometimes it's slow or it just doesn't work at all. So, not much you can really do about it if you don't get the notification anyway. But that's also why I post in Discord, because then people can see if the notification doesn't go out, and you can still see it. I assume that people who are in my Discord will be able to see it when I post there.
Yeah.
Because I know that the YouTube notifications are notoriously unreliable. You're homesick. Yeah. I hope you feel better soon. Sorry to hear that you're sick. It's good that you're staying home and resting up. I almost killed that one. I'm out of balance, so I guess you get to die anyway. I forgot to craft more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot again to craft more house juice. I think I was gonna do that before I ended my stream yesterday. I forgot to do that. I really need to also head back out, catch a ZP. That's alright. You can. That's alright. Resting is good right now. Plus 6. Okay, because that are not real damage. Yeah, I have 1 minute rest. I forgot I caught one of those. Caught one of those guys. Okay. Making sure that guy didn't have anything he didn't need. Going up the right. Going up the right. Okay, the one with the right skill. And not the wrong skill. I do have to go more advanced. Fast also. Then need to craft a harness for the fox birds. Got a few of them last time. Yeah, got a few of them last time. After I'm done with that, I'm gonna remember to craft some more file spheres. I crafted a bunch of them, ton of them. Before I do that, I need to build a couple of beds. I need more fiber.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Cryptic's daughter is playing that. Okay, I saw that on his channel. That's cool. It is a good game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just saw it was on his channel. I didn't look at it or anything, but I saw it in my feed when I was setting up. forgot to build more pal beds when I put more pals out. I have to do that. And then they can not be stressed out because they don't have beds. Yeah, I haven't really seen him play early. That would have been a big surprise to me. Clean up after the piles and stuff, and then I like to gather stuff and leave it in a big pile.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, I wasn't paying attention to my stamina.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on point now. No, I don't care. I'm gonna finish this node.
Yeah.
Then I'll go drop it off in the back, in the storage box.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can move, I just can't run. Make sure that Alice didn't put anything in there while I wasn't looking. Yesterday, Dorano was doing co-op with Cluster Duck. It was Dorano and Cluster Duck. And I enjoyed this game a lot back in early access, and I'm having fun again. Yeah, that was Cluster Duck. And he raided Tifa. Which was fun. Looks like she got a lot farther since the last time we checked in with her. Seems like she and Stu and them have been playing a lot of 7 Days to Die. Like as far as that goes, like I was saying to you before, you know, I like to kind of learn things. I like to learn things on my own before I do co-op with people. Like on the one hand, yeah, it's nice to get carried by more experienced players, but on the other hand, I'm not going to learn anything if I don't figure it out. If I get everything handed to me, I'm not going to understand how the game works. And I want to understand how the game works because I want to know and be able to play it. You know, I want to feel like I'm being carried the entire time. So I want to learn the game at least on a basic level before I start doing any co-op. And that's even if anyone was up at this time to co-op with me. Because this is my stream time, this is when I do my stream. So, they would have to be available at this time. I'm not streaming at another time. That also makes it a little bit more difficult for me to co-op with anyone if I was going to do co-op. But like I said, generally, when it comes to games like this and 7 Days to Die, I want to kind of learn the game before I think about doing co-op. Dealing with people along with the game is more stuff to think about, more stuff to learn. And you really play the game a lot differently with people than you do when you're just by yourself. Because, like, when you're co-oping with, say, one person, you two can work on things together. And if you got more people, you can, you know, split up and do different things. And, you know, you might never do some of the stuff that you would do if you're playing by yourself. Whereas if you're doing it by yourself, you have to learn everything. Not hard. The co-op generally makes the game easier. Like I said, I don't learn as much as I would if I just play by myself and get to know the game. And that's the idea, is I want to get to know it. I want to get to know and understand the game before I play with other people. I said at least get a basic understanding. I said it's great to have help, and like, I'm not against doing co-op in general. But I'm saying I wanna learn the game. I wanna figure out what I'm doing before I play it with other people, because I wanna know how to actually play the game. That's also one reason why I'm not always here to co-op, because I want to figure stuff out. I want to learn that. I don't want to have some more experienced player hand me everything and then me having no idea what I'm doing. Oh, you gave me this nice shiny thing, but I have no idea what it does or what to do with it. I don't know what to do with this shiny thing you gave me or what it even does. That's a cool thing you gave. And that kind of thing. Hey, Askew, welcome in. Glad you could make it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good one. And so far, so good. I'm just catching up with some things I forgot to do yesterday. Forgot and or ran out of time. Had to build a couple more pal beds 'cause I straight forgot to do that. I had to craft some pal spheres, and now I'm building them a place to relax. The things I forgot or just didn't get to do. I just didn't get to do anything. Not sure why this has a breadcrumb on it, because I have done everything. Put this statue back over here. I'm the only one who ever needs to interact with that thing. And then it's out of the way. Yep. I think so. Make sure the pals didn't drop anything in there where it's not supposed to be. Hey, welcome. Glad you can make it. Hope you're doing well. You're having a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, Mercury. Welcome in. Glad you can make it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good one. Let's have some choices for music, man. Yeah, let's have some choices for music. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just gonna just making sure the palace didn't show anything in that I shouldn't be. I was pretty sure I did make it. I wonder if that one works. Has paddle. Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Alright, it's not gonna do it at the moment. Alright, I'm gonna go get the fast travel that's over by the tower, but I'm not gonna fight the boss just yet.
Oh.
I would do that. It's on them. Doing something now. Why not? I found a pet. I found a pal. I found a pal I want. Ideally, I'd eventually like. Ideally, I'd like to catch both of them. Yeah, now I have a male and a female Vixie. I can breed them later.
Yeah.
I can breed them later now that they have a male and a female. Oh, can't catch that. Yeah. Yeah, actually, that was something I was looking for. I didn't make any noise. Got me a herbal though. Continuing on the tower. I didn't make any noise at all, so that was probably something in the game. Need to catch a couple more of those. Need to try to get the 5 times capture thing. There's generally a bonus for that. Yeah, things in the game make funny noises. Actually need to catch one more of those. You sure about that? Just you stay in there. For your own good. Stay in the path spheres for your own good. That makes up for one of the house I wasted. That is why I craft a lot of them. Don't always hit right over. They don't always stay. Right. Got a new pal. That was well worth it. I wasn't actually specifically here for that. Not, on the other hand, it's not something I'm entirely sad about, so added bonus. If you. Okay. That was actually the festival point I was after. Alright, let me figure out where. I got some also additional loot from those guys. Pal oil. Hey there, man. Welcome in. Glad you can make it. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good one. Thanks for coming by. That sounds good, Donnie. build the logging. Yeah. Oh, that looks really good. Done with this, I'm gonna have to catch the one that's good at logging and stick him in here. I mean, and by catching, I mean I have to find where he is in my base and go set him there because he's not gonna do that by himself. I don't think. I'd be very surprised if he did self-defense there. Unfortunately, he didn't go far. The shit I'm carrying around, the better. Where'd that thing go? For seed planting, I can show you the pal when I find him. He's somewhere in my camp. I just gotta locate him. And for being hungry, berries will work. And I think they'll also eat eggs, so if you have a chickpea, you can put him in your ranch and he'll lay eggs. I think your pals will actually eat that. As far as berries go, you can pick those from any bush. And I'll show you the pal, this guy here, this thing that looks like an acorn. This Gumas. He's a good planter. And then you want to catch one of these guys, the T-Font. You want him because he's a good waterer. Those are good early pals for that. And this guy here, this Paparai, I specifically caught because he's good at logging. Yep, he looks like an acorn. I have the Daydream with me because he's got Mercy Shot. So he doesn't kill pals, and the Daydreams also don't get tired at night. Yep, because you want this guy that looks like he's got an acorn, it looks like an acorn. And then you also want that T-Font. So the T-Font will water your crops, and the other guy is good, and this guy is good at planting. Yep, so that'll solve your food problem. And also just go out in the world and gather from the bushes. Because you're also gonna, because if you didn't already, you're gonna need some seeds to start the farm in the first place, so. Doesn't hurt. Yeah, those two pals it will make it farming a lot easier. Also, I just recently, like this pal here, this chickpea, that one will lay eggs every so often, so you'll always have food. And this one drops wool, so you can make cloth and stuff like that. And then this one here occasionally drops free pal balls. It occasionally drops free pal spheres, which is why I was trying to catch it. That's why that's also why the Vixie is in my ranch. Then I can occasionally get free pal balls. And this fox, this fiery fox one is good at working the furnace. These are just good early pals for this kind of thing. It's just stuff I've figured out from seeing what the pals are good at. Yeah, different pals are good at different jobs. Yeah, specifically with the food thing, you want the one that looks like an acorn, and you want the T-font. Yeah, mercy hit. Mercy hit's a good thing. Mercy hit means that they won't actually kill the pals. I'll knock them down to low health so I can capture them. Now there's a good chance that they will do that. There is actually still a chance that they will still kill the pal. But generally it's much more safer because most of the time they will damage them so that you can catch them easier, but they won't kill them. And no worries, Mercury, rest up. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Take care of yourself. And thank you so much for coming by, I appreciate it. The Statue of Power is a craftable item. So you open your build menu, and then it'll be under PAL. And then you pick a good place for it and you build it there. And it's for upgrading your character. Like you can upgrade things like capture power, speed, things like that for your character. I tucked mine over here by the ranch, where it's out of the way. It's for enhancing stats for the character. Yeah, I actually just built one of those. And generally I put like all the food stuff in the food box for the pals. Yeah, yeah, I built in an area with a bunch of stone in it, and also now I can build a stone mining area. That'll be nice, and then there is even some ore over here. And the ore is good for making the ingots, which I'm gonna need later. I don't need them right now, but I will need them. I need to actually build the stone pit. Yeah, this is another important thing to have around, is the mining place. Can't put that down. figure out where I want to put this. This was actually a thing I had to do for a quest. Hey, Stu, welcome in. Glad you could make it. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well and having a good one. Yeah, this is something I need to do so I can upgrade my PAL box. Basically for base upgrades. I need to find out if any of the PALs I have deployed are good at mining. Or compatible at all with mining. That's awesome, money. It looks delicious. That cake, that looks delicious. I'm checking the PAL box and see if any of the PALs that are deployed are good at mining, and if so, which ones are good, ones are good at it. It's important to get your real life stuff squared away. Hopefully that goes well for you. So you can get that sorted quick. That's me to build a crusher. Okay, I'll try to upgrade that first before I do anything else. Nails, you need ingots so you can craft them at your workbench. And you also need to unlock the technology. Yep, you need to have the technology unlocked, so you need to unlock the technology for nails. Then you need to craft them at the workbench, but you need ingots. So you need to have at least a basic furnace so you can craft some ingots. All that to get nails. Now I can upgrade my bell box. Yep. Yep, right here. It costs 2 tech points, I believe. You don't need the PAL, you just need some... You actually, all you need is ore. And you need ore, and then you need the basic furnace. You don't necessarily need a PAL to work it with you. The PAL will make it go faster, but it's not necessary. But if you want a PAL that can do that, you need to catch a fox sparks. One of these guys.
Yeah.
I can show you kind of on the map the general area those things are. They're kind of over in this general region. It's like over here. I think the fox sparks kind of spawn over here, and there are some down in this area. Yep, but you do not need this PAL to be able to craft the ingots. You can craft them yourself if you need them right now. Yeah, so yeah, I got a few of those already. Yeah, they're kind of, that tower you can see off in the distance there. They're kind of on the way down that like over by that beach you can see, and I don't know why I'm pointing at my screen because you can't see me pointing. They're kind of down by the beach and the tower in that area. You have to, I think you have to put some ore in it. You have to have ore. Yeah, it'll tell you select a recipe. First you have to build it, and then you have to select what you want to build, what you want to do with it. And you have to make sure also that it's facing the right direction. If it's not facing the right direction, you won't be able to operate it. And also, sometimes the game is a little bit picky about where exactly it wants you to stand to be able to do stuff.
Yeah.
Because you should be able to craft, if you have the ore, you should be able to craft ingots with or without the PAL. I'm gonna be right back in a couple minutes. I need to use the restroom. Make sure that it's not like blocked by anything. Cause see, like if I'm standing here, it's not gonna give me the option. But if I stand a little closer, then it gives me the option. And sometimes it's a little bit picky about where it wants you to stand. If you have a basic furnace, you should be able to craft with it, even if you don't have the pal that's going to help with it. Worst case scenario, you can destroy and rebuild the basic furnace, because if it's bugged, then that's the only thing you can do about it. Destroy and rebuild. Hope it doesn't break again. I need nails. Speaking of nails. I forgot it's nighttime and I also need to drop off their pals I don't bring around with me.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah.
Yep, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself and do what you need to do. Yeah, the only thing I can think of, Jeremiah, is that it might have gotten glitched somehow, and you might have to destroy and rebuild the furnace. But like, see how you got bushes here with berries. That'll temporarily solve your food issue. I gotta build more beds, actually. I need to build more pal beds. I think your viewers will understand, and I'll still be there regardless when you come back. I think we all get it in this community that real life takes precedence. And taking care of yourself is what's important. You do what you need to do so you can keep providing awesome content. Your viewers will still be there though. Here. And I'm sure if you put up a post telling what happened, or if you tell people, or if you tell everybody what happened, I'm sure they'll be understanding. Now I need. And I think most of us here understand how stupid YouTube is. But at the end of the day, what matters most is to take good care of yourself and do what you need to do for your real life so you can keep providing awesome content for the people who appreciate you online. But the main important thing is to take good care of yourself. Yes, I destroyed my basic bench. I don't get it. I suppose that's a good craft stuff. Right for my arm. No problem. Yep, we got you. We got an awesome community. And I'm sure we'll come together to support you when you can come back, Stu. Of course. Yeah, you know we got you. Oh, yeah, When I fill my existing storage, that is the time to build more. Workbench. Okay. 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 I got it. I got it. I gotta put mine up against my house, and I face the part where the pal's gonna need to be towards the outside so they can make their way in there when they need to be there. That's where I put mine. Doesn't necessarily have to be there, but that's where I put it. I don't think it matters a whole lot as long as it's not blocked off by anything, as long as you can still access it. Like I said, it might have gotten bugged. And that might have been why it's not giving you the option to interact with it. Yeah, these are what the ore deposits look like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just need a ton of this stuff. I'm making food. What are you making? Where'd this other kettle go? I don't care about the kettle. Teeth hunt. Looks like this. This guy is good at it, and also I will show you the other one that I caught that's good at watering things. One of these guys, this celery. Celery. That one's also good at watering. The reason I say T-font is because T-font is very easy to get in the beginning. And celery you have to go a ways to find. You have to go out and look for him. So especially in the beginning, T-font is my recommendation because it's very easy to get one. I'm sorting my pal box because otherwise it's a mess. Oh, there's a big mess in there. Celery. Like that. Like that. And it doesn't necessarily have to have those particular traits. That's just the traits that the one I caught happened to have. That's the other one that's good at watering. T-font is the one you're going to want in the beginning. And you can see this guy, this LRA also has this one also has compatibility with hauling, with transport. So it will transport things back and forth. If you don't assign it to do something, it'll just bring things to storage and whatnot. Like I don't have that one deployed right now. He's still in the PAL box. Those ones are the ones that are mainly good for watering things. And at least in the beginning, this gumas is going to be good for planting. Or this clovey if you can get one of these guys. But the clovies are a bit harder to get. The gumas is much easier to get. This Vixie, you definitely want to get one of these when you can. Those give you free pal spheres every so often. They give you some free pal spheres. And at least early on, Kadava is good at mining. Kadava has the compatibility for mining. Yeah, T-font is good in the beginning for gardening, and that gumas. Those are going to be your best starter, basically starter pals for farming. That's what I was missing from that crate. I'm also trying to carry as little as possible with me. The less I carry with me, the more I have room to stuff up. Actually, right now I'm going to just grab a light ore.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I need to go to bed because it is nighttime. Before I do that, I want to drop this stuff off. Drop this stuff in storage. Storage and drop the egg off in the box. That's where I'm keeping the generalized food stuff. 2 of those. I do need another very pound. I guess it's a good thing I moved the first one. I'm actually gonna get enough tiles to justify that too. I need medicine workbench as well. I need to craft some. I'll make some nails so I can make the biosphere workbench. I guess I'm a little bit organized. I'm not specifically like, oh, this has to go here and yada yada, but I guess I'm a little organized. I have all my crafting stuff in one area. I generally try to keep them close to each other. And it makes it easier when I need to craft stuff. Then I can go, oh, wow, all my crafting stuff's over in this area. Everything else I just mostly want stuff out of the way. And it's much like many other things in my life is organized chaos. Sure, that's good stuff. Actually, don't really worry about the red berries too much anymore. I got 2 berry plantations. That should be fine. Good amount of that stuff. Scare the shit out of some wild cows. Oh yeah, I can upgrade my products. That's good, that's actually what I was after. What I was trying to do there. Oh, but I think that is actually going to be it for me today. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell if you didn't do all that already. Feel free to check out my links down in the description below. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Hope y'all have a great one. Hope y'all had fun. Yeah. And I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.